Om is the most chanted symbolic sound for the meditators. It has a profound effect on the body and the mind of the one chants, and also on the surroundings. Mantras, Vedic prayers begin with the sound of Om. Om precedes all the mantras. By itself, Om has a different effect. It is the part of any prayer or mantra. It gives impetus to that particular prayer, that particular chant, that particular mantra. So much so that even in greetings, we often use the word Om. It is repeated as a mantra or meditated upon. Its form is worshipped, contemplated upon, and very often used as an auspicious sign. It is the universal name, the formless, of that which is unknown and unknowable. The word actually is made out of, it is wrong, erroneous to say that it is a word. It is a sound which is composed of 3 letters. A, phonetically, as it sounds in the word around. U, as it sounds in the word put. And M, as it sounds in the word, emerges from the vocal cord. It starts at the base of the throat as E, and then coming closer for the lips to be closed. The sound of U is formed. The sound begins with throat, and then as the lips comes to close one another, then the sound U comes in, and it culminates into the sound of U. When the lips are closed, it ends up in the sound of M. These 3 letters symbolize the 3 states: the waking, the dreaming, and the deep sleep state. The state that is beyond this does not form the part of Om which is beyond this sound. Beyond this existential sound, no one is creating, yet still it is happening. In the beginning, you have to begin with creating the sound, and ultimately it transcends you in a state of silence when you are not creating the sound, yet still the sound is happening. That is where you are entering into the 4th dimension, which is beyond time and space. The 3 letters, as I said, represents these 3 states of consciousness: the waking, the dreaming, and the deep sleep. Also it represents the 3 aspects of the Hindu Trinity: Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer. Also it represents the 3 scriptures which are known as Vedas: Rigveda, Yajurveda, and Samveda. It represents Rigveda, Samveda. The Atharvaveda is beyond, a state of beyondness. These 3 letters also represent 3 worlds, 3 realms, which forms the part of the Gayatri Mantra: Bhu, Bhuva and Swa, that which is beyond these three. The formless, the attributeless, the unknown and unknowable Brahman existence is represented by the silence that pervades between the two chants of Om. When one chanting is finished, there is a gap and the second one comes. This gap represents the formless. During the chant, the emphasis should be on the gap between the two so that you can experience the formless aspect of the cosmic sound. Om is also called the life force, the symbol or the sound by which the Lord is praised. The essence of the Vedic scriptures is enshrined in the word, in this sound, Om. It is said that before the universe was created, this primordial sound was chanted along with the word At. At means now, therefore. All the scriptures, be it Narad Bhakti Sutra, be it any other, begins the word with the word At. At means now therefore. Now therefore represents that it is a continuity. Whatever I am saying, it is a continuity of all that has been done. Those who have appeared before me, they have ended somewhere. It is a continuation from there. I am not saying anything which is new. Instead, it is continuation of that. This word At contains that, explains that meaning. The two words, the Om and At, with that creation began. It is also said in the Bible that in the beginning there was Word and Word was with God. So with that word the creation began. With this primordial sound, the existential sound that resonates the cosmos is the beginning of the creation. And now therefore the Lord begins the creation. Hence this sound is considered to create an auspicious beginning for any task that an individual begins to take. The word is written in different forms in almost all the regional languages of India. The most common form, it symbolizes the form of the Hindu Ganesh, the elephant-headed god. Guru Nanak saw this, experienced this primordial sound as the cause of the very existence, that which sustains the cosmos, that is the very cause of the existence. And that sound he calls at, it is, this very nature is Omkar. No one is creating and yet still it is happening. And not only that, it is the truth. And it is the name to be remembered, to be contemplated upon, to be meditated upon. Ek Omkar Satnam. then this is the formless form of this primordial existential sound. No one is creating, and yet still it is there. Only you have to drown in the essence of it, resonate with it, and in that very moment something begins to happen. Then the formful part of it is when he explains the attributes of it. The attributes can only be of that when it assumes the formful. And in this there is no attributes. It is simply the existential primordial sound that resonates the entire cosmos.